Hello, everybody. Welcome
Aloha!
back
Welcome back to Monkey Island 2.
Well, yeah, I guess we could say aloha to want to be culturally sensitive. Let's go back to some more
By the way, speaking of sensitive, way to interrupt Logan's intro, you prick.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to get into the season, you know.
It is true. The ripe summer month of November. Which, granted, considering we had temperature, considering we had temperatures of 90 in freaking October, honestly, it's not that bad.
No. November at this point. It's starting to get colder.
Which is, thank God, I'm enjoying. I wanted that. October, somewhere down where you're at, they had like three-digit degrees. It's like, how are we getting 100 degrees in late October? If global warming is a thing because of that, I don't know what is.
Still been doing fine for me. I think the worst we get is just even more rain, but still.
Probably. So, I'm just doing the... Come on, and...
Can you get it?
Yeah.
Whack it with a bottle.
This bottle's in normal. We gotta pull a joker.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I love that.
Right. And...
See what's in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crackers.
Ooh, cracker mix.
Ooh. Wait, those are s'mores.
Cracker mix. Just add water.
Wait, cracker mix?
Oh, it's like powdery crap.
That's...
We need...
But
now, granted,
it's instant cracker mix.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh. You got two crackers.
Now I'm gonna say I kind of call bullcrap why we can't just use normal salt water. Like I like salty crackers.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's salt in the mix already.
Okay.
Who knows, really?
So I'm trying to actually look for a particular Easter egg here as well before we do the actual quest. I'm just trying to...
Oh, yes.
Is this the one I'm thinking? Is it? I wonder if it's the one I'm also the one.
It is.
Is it the one that they used to advertise the remake?
Yes.
Yes,
Great.
So.
Let's see it.
Dynamite.
Whoa.
Just like it says on the side.
Dynamite.
Let's take them. Let's take them all.
I'm taking them, but let's see if I can find it.
You know, it's a good thing we don't have anything freaking flaming in our pants right now.
Nope, just a lot of matches. Ooh.
A dinosaur?
Okay, now here's the... okay, now I guess we gotta start talking about the implications of this game. We're seeing a lot of weird sculptures. The tone of the game has always been really weird, and a lot of weird, uncanny things that could happen that would almost not make sense in a normal, like, pirate, like, 17th century world. And the ending of this game tried to talk about that, and it was the kind of thing where, like, I don't think they ever were wanting to make a third game originally. I think they wanted this to be the last game that was made.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it here, but the way with how it ends, don't you?
There it is.
Hello.
What the hey?
What's a call box doing in the middle of freaking jungle?
1900740 JEDI.
The LucasArts helpline.
Remember, kids, if you're under 18, ask your parents before calling.
That's right. These things used to exist back then.
Lucasfilm Games Hentline.
Hey, Chester.
Speaking.
He looks a lot different in the remake.
When is Swaddle gonna ship?
Wait.
It's been out for some
Star
time
Wars
now.
was OTL
Where have you
again?
been, playing some frustrating graphic adventure?
I don't know. The something
Who thought up that
lost
dumb
teacups?
stump joke?
I am tired of hearing about that damn stump.
That was a cool
Do you
stump,
have any
though.
idea how many calls I get a day about
For
that?
people that don't get
ask
the
me about
reference,
it
it's
again.
a joke in the first game.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
Look, there are only two ways out of the room you're in. Figure it out, knucklehead.
Okay. I could tell that I could tell some passive aggressive dude.
Hey, I just work here.
I could tell some passive aggressive guy was in charge of the dialogue for
secret of
this.
Monkey Island?
I'm fed up with stupid questions like that. It's a surprise. Okay.
Okay.
And finally,
How much money have I spent talking to you?
75 cents a minute.
Ow.
You can ask your computer to work out the math for you.
Ouch.
Where do babies
now
come from?
finally.
What are you, a pervert? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I was too busy.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I
You've
was
been
busy
very helpful.
playing Leisure Suit
Goodbye.
Larry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So, that was something that used to exist back in the day. Actual like call centers that were like had people dedicate on the phone just to help you with moon logic.
Logan, we're old.
Yeah.
man. You made Steve mad that day.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go over
I
and
wasn't
So-
mad, I was just pointing out a fact.
where we buried the treasure.
Yeah, anyway, here's your
Okay,
freaking cracker.
Let's go over it again, so no
Nom.
one forgets where we buried
nom,
the
nom.
treasure. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
Okay, head left.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty folly.
Okay, let's go over it one more time. And due east from the pond to the
Okay,
dinosaur.
go left.
Gotcha.
Have another cracker.
Next.
Ow!
Head north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna need more crackers, though.
How do we make more
Need
crackers?
more.
Make a map.
We need more
Tear it into
water.
4 pieces.
So we do this a number of times.
And due
This
east
is
Just
what
doing
we
it all.
got.
Just gonna do it all at once.
Nice.
Okay, let's go over it again.
No, I'm not gonna
so
hit
no
it
one
with the
forgets
barrel.
where we buried the
No,
treasure.
I wasn't
Hey,
gonna
there's
hit
a
it.
cracker in
Oh,
here.
no, one more cracker.
Ooh.
Go the heck with it. Let's
So that's
make a
kinda
map.
stupid.
Tear it into 4 pieces.
So we need
where
that
was
for a
that
little bit later.
last
So,
one?
because you have to give it to him over here. So first we go to the pond, which is up here
To the pond.
on it. Okay, we go. Oh, sorry, I'm so stupid. Okay, east is right. So we go to the right.
I thought it was
Oh.
Weast.
Weast.
So we go all the way right until we reach the dinosaur. Then we go north until we reach a big pile of rocks.
And Guy Rush is
Oh,
thinking to
block.
himself, I wish that was me a chicken right now.
I hope Escape from Macallan never did something like this.
I really hope that. Who knows?
I don't think anything immediately comes to mind. I think they do make like a little
Okay,
parody
let's
of
go
it
over again.
in like the
So no
swamp
one
area
forgets
where
where
he
we
actually
buried
meets
the
his
treasure.
future self.
Due east from the rocks
Jeez.
to the X.
He's been there for so many years. Alright, now we finally
No,
go
no,
east.
That's not right.
Whoop!
Oh, what do you
Oops.
know?
Oh, you meant this treasure.
What?
Huh?
Well, why didn't you say so? You could have come by the shortcut like I do.
What?
Shortcut?
My God.
Show me this shortcut.
Are you kidding me?
The dinosaur to the pile of
It's
rocks.
just off the coast.
Due east from the
And we
rocks
couldn't do
to
this
the
before.
X.
Why?
Because he's an idiot. Anyway, we don't have a shovel, so we
Oh.
gotta use Plan B.
Bombs? Wait, we have a
Well, actually, you know
shovel.
what?
Boo.
Oh, I forgot
Not
about
yet.
the shovel.
Doy, remember the one you pulled from Largo?
That was the first puzzle. I'm dumb.
Duh.
We kept
I think
digging
cement.
until we hit cement.
Cement.
No.
Wait a minute.
Kaboom.
That's right, Rico.
Ugh. I knew I should
I
have
don't
eaten
think
that
it'll do
spicy
much good
tamale.
unless I light it first.
That was such a dumb
That's the
short.
Spicy
meatball.
Also, what's this? Oh,
Whoa!
Great Scott!
Whoa.
God
She
damn
hit
it,
it all the way
Smarly.
from there.
Really?
That came from the direction of Dinky Island.
you know where Dinky Island is?
Idiot must be messing with my grandfather's treasure. Ugh, I'd better get over there.
I didn't know she actually knew where that was. And finally, here we are.
And that's how we got
There you
here.
are.
That must be the treasure of Big Whoop.
Also,
It looks
also-
small, really.
Also, hype. Now knowing that you also watched that short, was Patrick's voice actor the one who voiced the polar bear in that?
Yes, it was.
Okay, because I knew I recognized that from somewhere.
There. I think that'll hold.
Oh, you
It's
guys!
kind of obvious, not gonna lie.
I invited some friends over. What?
What? I love that,
Sorry.
and I just love how over the top the penguins are in it. Like when they get into the house with the killer poodle, they literally just swing through the window on these ropes.
Oh,
Speaking of the
Oh,
swinging,
dude.
and that's how we got here.
And then freaking using peppermint candies as a machine gun. Quaske status.
yeah.
And
Coming
we
up.
showed up about
It
3
was
days later.
so-
3
Can you
days?
help me now?
Anything to
Wow.
shut you up. That has to have been the longest story I ever heard.
Yeah, trust me, it's longer coming from. Oh god.
Oh, come on, really? It gave out from all that exposition?
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's called You Had Time. Freaking we didn't.
Fucking hell.
And finally, this is where we are.
You
This
know-
is where the story can get really convoluted.
Ugh, I'll bet.
Where are we? Oh,
Where's that? There's the light switch.
You know, all the time Guy Rush was saying it.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
wait a minute, I recognize this area.
yeah, this is the same place as
Would you
underneath.
mind not spitting so much when you talk?
Yeah.
You won't escape me this time.
I escaped from you before. I can easily do it again.
We just need more TNT.
Not so fast.
Oh boy.
What?
Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again. We are bound to one another.
What? Like,
Tails kind of confirms
You like
that.
dreadlocks?
Yes.
We're like
rather
brothers. Only
More like
closer.
brother.
Funny you say that.
Huh?
Oh, what?
I'm your brother.
Bullshit, you're like a million years older than I am.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Nice and
Really?
Your feelings.
Yes, they
Oh, I
did.
love
Know
this.
it to be true.
Right here.
Oh goddamn! Imagine if Earl Bone was Darth Vader.
No.
And I brought
That
a
face.
that yell.
for you.
He did a great job of Mark Hamill.
Fuck, man.
I don't suppose it's a LucasArts game.
That'd be nice.
No.
Fine.
No.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
It's the thing from the cover of the game.
Crap.
Say, that wouldn't
Doesn't
happen
look
to be
like
a voodoo
us.
doll, would it?
Why, yes, as a matter of fact, it is a voodoo doll, which I'll be using to torture you. And
Oh,
then
boy.
send you screaming to another dimension, one of infinite pain.
Which honestly, he does
That
actually look
sounds
really.
nice.
He actually does look really terrified when he's being warped.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Ow.
Oh wait.
That's gonna hurt.
I'll do anything. Just please don't do that again.
Okay, how about this?
Ah.
Ow.
Exhilarating.
Ow.
Let's have some more fun, shall we?
Oh.
Please.
That sucks.
No more.
That's
Okay.
painful.
Time to send you screaming to a dimension of infinite pain.
Oh no.
Da, da, da. And off he goes.
To the dimension of pain.
At last, I'm rid of that pesky little wimp Guybrush.
Hey,
Devil
Or so
damn
we
it.
thought.
Or 8 feet to the right.
I thought I was a goner. Oops.
Whoop.
Strange. There must be something wrong with my voodoo doll.
That's what you get
Try
when
it
you get
again.
a
Supposed to
discount.
send you to another dimension, not the next room. Huh, shoddy materials, I'll bet.
I bet too.
Well, I guess I'll just try it again.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh, dear.
That's okay.
And now
Just
begins
take the
Harley
time
Quinn.
to take it from him, Guybrush.
Do
Well,
they
aside from he
can't.
does that.
We can't overpower him. So now begins a kind of annoying, if you don't know what to do,
Yeah, it's
or a
very
tedious
annoying.
process. He's chasing you throughout all the rooms, so you have to be
It's
quick, and you can never actually like. It just becomes a little annoying.
them?
Also, a bunch of root beer. Perfect.
Ooh.
We need something.
They're little generic voodoo Cupid
A
dolls.
room full
I'll
of
just take one.
Chuck's
There's
inner
loads of
weaknesses.
root beer in here.
Yep. So I'll take
One
some
bottle
root
of root
beer.
beer should be sufficient.
I'll take a voodoo
Hey, there's
doll.
only one balloon in here.
Balloon.
Yeah, we need everything we can get. But yeah, as you see, like it just gets
One
tedious
bottle of
because
root
you
beer
never
should be
actually
sufficient.
die, and you can't actually die. You just get sent places, and yeah, even
speaking
Oh
the,
shit.
Guybrush, it's
yeah,
voodoo
even the time you spend in
time.
your inventory can count down.
Just drop a fucking mug of beer, root beer on him. Well, then again, actually, no, wait, never mind. That only worked in the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't work on a zombie this time.
Let's see what the
Oh,
big
hey,
treasure
look at-
was.
Boy.
Oh,
what
yeah,
a
what-
chip. It says E on it.
It's a frickin' e-ticket to Disneyland.
What?
It says
That's
E
big
on it.
whoop.
Which fun fact, actually,
Yours?
the e-ticket ride. Which fun fact, the e-ticket
I've been in the
rides
dark enough for one day.
were like that. The back then they used to use tickets as the Disneyland attractions,
Hey,
and the
Guybrush,
e-tickets.
It's
I'm gonna
voodoo
leave.
time.
I can't leave. And the e-ticket rides were known as the really big, awesome ones, like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder Mountain, Matterhorn. Like those are the big rides.
Lost parents.
Oh,
Wow, these are my parents.
Oh no!
harsh.
But like,
F-
what is with all of this? A
There's a
first
syringe in
aid
here.
station, lost parents, and
Now you're gonna
I'm gonna
get
take
just-
that syringe, please.
That
Just
actually
Let me
kind of creeped me out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh him!
All-
Oh him showing up.
Yeah. That's one reason why I'm not a big fan of this final part of the game,
Hey,
because
Guybrush,
again the timing just
voodoo
it
time.
kind of unsettles you every now and then. Like right when you think
Hold
you're
on.
on a roll, he just pops up.
Bury the hat.
It's a stunning. That's actually part of this is actually why I did not like an old Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego game, where like if you didn't move fast enough, a minion would find you and like just silently they would just appear and like look at you and like it's like.
Hi.
Anyway, so we have to move
Now we
quick.
need-
Just
So
This looks loose.
remember that thing where they said something of the dead?
Mm-hmm.
He said we're brothers, and for the most
there's
part,
nothing.
that's true. I think.
It's a pair of surgical gloves.
I don't
So
know how
we're-
I don't know how future games talk about it, but for now,
Wow.
assume they are in fact brothers.
I've disturbed them enough.
I would talk
or,
about
or
that,
not.
but
Sorry, go ahead.
We can talk, we'll talk here if you want. If you're worried about it, we can just talk about it after the recording. So
it's more so just touching upon. You're asking if they touch upon the brothers thing in future games.
Right, so we can. We'll just talk about that later. Let's get some helium.
Okay.
So for nows, assuming that we are indeed brothers, we need something of the dead, which was that. Oh dear, which was the skull of our parents. So there's something of the dead.
Well, you know, if I could just bring something up right now, I think that's a little horse shit.
Yeah, probably. Then we need
I
something
mean,
of the.
there's an obvious age difference between the two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a big older brother. Again, there's.
Not even that. It's like the dude, like, freaking LeChuck is
don't
probably an old man. Whereas Guybrush here, well, clearly he's already like just got to his drinking age.
Yeah.
Actually,
Or
I'm not
or even
sure
then,
if
like
really...
he did kind of bluff. He did kind of. Go ahead.
For it.
I don't think the age thing really counts because technically, again, when LeChuck was alive, he was trying to court Elaine, and I assume they were probably roughly around the same age when he did that. So you could make the argument that Guybrush and LeChuck are technically around the same age. It's just that, well, being a zombie corpse kind of doesn't do well with your complexion.
Nope. Anyway, we're just.
Or
waiting
you
for
know
that-
maybe
take
or
your
maybe
time,
or maybe
please.
LeChuck tried to marry Elaine when he was old. I mean, he was probably still older anyway.
I could see. Okay, I could see LeChuck being. Oh,
Oh.
a coin.
What the?
It's a buffalo
Oh,
head.
a
Oh,
nickel.
rat.
Oh boy.
What?
I guess I wasn't fast enough. But I could say this. I can see LeChuck being in like his late 30s, early 40s, and Guybrush in his like early to mid 20s, which would still.
Early 20s. I would honestly like the way he like. Remember how he tried to bluff on his age? He almost said 19, but then straight to 21.
Oh,
Now
What the?
you're
Oh shit!
close the door.
Nope. Closed him right down the beard.
Ow. And
take
there's
that, shall
something.
we?
There's something of the head,
900
and now we
pounds.
just need something of the thread.
Oh, I noticed
then
you
we'll
didn't
have
need
enough
to use
for
the
Voodoo-
balloons for
Whoa.
that.
Is
Oh,
hauntingly
hello.
familiar.
Hey!
Wait a minute.
This is
This
where
is
he
gonna
met
be your
Fester
safe haven for
Shinetalk.
now.
Ooh, a circus. I love a circus.
I'm getting so confused now. It's like this is some big attraction. But no. This is getting really weird. Let's go down south again. So we have something of the head, something of the dead. Uh-oh.
Now you're gonna get
And
it.
he's
Something
certainly
of the
dead.
body and something of the thread.
Oh, that's right. There's something of the bottom. Oh, that's right. There was a rhyme too, wasn't there? And by the way, yes, if this is getting repetitive, just imagine how much I had to cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
All right, a double eagle.
Oh, that's right. I get it. I had to click it.
Ugh.
Here you go.
Disgusting. Yoink! The ultimate wedgie.
Stretched it out a bit.
Hey, Guybrush.
No.
It's voodoo time.
I'd rather not.
That won't do much.
No, it won't.
Wait a second.
I thought I could shove it
You
on.
have some serious nerve giving the demon pirate LeChuck the ultimate wedgie.
Curses. I thought the atomic wedgie would be enough. So, now we just need something to collect something of the body, which, if you've guessed it, dude spits a lot.
Well, not even spit. You'll see how we get that.
Oh,
Where is it?
That'll
There
be
it is.
fun.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned
he's
coffee.
trying to market to widowers.
Oh, brother.
So here,
And
There you
loser.
Here, try this.
may help with the congestion problem.
Oh, thank you, lad.
Yikes. Now then.
Now we have all
About
the
that voodoo.
ingredients.
Oh, okay. He does not appreciate our sentiments. So, with that said, we now have everything we need. So now the other thing you have to do is remember how she made the voodoo doll, which was put everything in a little juju bag and
Now
mix it
a
up.
few voodoo ingredients.
Alright, let's put them all in.
Oh wait,
That's one
oh
ingredient.
wait,
and
she
the
also
doll.
had a bunch of weird herbs and spices
That's
or
2
whatever.
ingredients in the doll.
Well, not that it matters. We'll just
Doesn't
deal with
seem
what
to
we
work.
have.
Okay, what's that have to do?
That's 3 ingredients and the doll.
Alright, here we go.
I don't think it has to be done in any order either, so...
Nope. Let's just doll.
There you have
There
it.
we go.
Brother.
Now it's time for a
I've got
voodoo
my own
off.
doll now.
Well, I need a needle.
Oh, right.
I don't
Well,
think
to
I
be
have
fair,
that.
don't you have any pointy things in your pocket?
Oh,
It's
oh
a
that's right.
surgical
The surgical needle.
A syringe.
Yeah, the needle. And a helium balloon.
I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a Scab on a pirate.
Okay, freaking
Uh,
South Park there for a second.
I was about to say. Wait, we're doing this? Really doing this?
Guaranteed to prevent stump chafing for the active
I think I
pirate.
just did this for fun.
Yeah, because I was about to say, you technically did need this for a puzzle, but I guess they changed that for the
Are you my
remake.
mother?
I think.
Maybe.
I was being a
Well,
dummy.
we'll worry about that soon.
Because
I-
just to elaborate,
Anyway,
you actually
here it
need
is.
helium to get on that elevator that was too heavy.
Oh, really? Yeah, that was to change that.
That's
Oh, boy.
pretty good, Guybrush, but not good enough to stop me.
And now for the voodoo off. Or,
we
never
gotta-
mind.
we
He just
gotta-
ran off like a pansy.
Yeah, I think we gotta corner him. I think.
It's positively pulsing with voodoo energy.
Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Or oh,
I should push
I
oh,
think
am I
you are
supposed to
supposed to
corner him
follow
on the
him.
elevator?
No, you're supposed to
Oh,
follow.
okay.
There you go. Wait, where'd it go?
And you could have quartered him here, but
He ducked.
Right.
Is he? Or
that's what you get
Oh,
for wasting time, Guybrush.
there he
Oh,
is.
It's
never mind.
you. What?
Here we
that
go.
again? Ooh, look at me quaking in me booties. I laugh at you and your puny voodoo tinkerings. Nah, I'm gonna kick your butt. What do you think about that?
You know, this doll reminds me of the stretchy muscle man I had as a kid.
yeah, I have one of those.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there you go.
Is that the best you can do? You don't scare me.
I wonder what would happen if I tore the leg off this thing.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, he is a zombie.
that is true.
Oh.
He's been torn off. Yeah, he's a zombie. This isn't gory.
hey,
Oh,
well,
hey,
Oh,
dog.
look at that.
Bye,
Good
Guybrush.
boy.
Guybrush.
no,
No, that's not
Walt.
Guybrush.
Oh, that's right. Walt, the dog from the.
No way. I'm not that.
I just wanted to show what that
But
looked
I
like.
want you to take my mask off.
What?
Yep.
I do like.
See the true face of your
Oh,
brother.
there's 2 Star Wars references.
Can't do
I
one
feel
without
like
the
there's
other.
been way too many
I
Star
trust you
Wars
about as far
references in
as I
this
can throw
goddamn
Manhattan.
game.
I tell you,
It's almost as if they're made from the same devil-damn people or something.
dying here. Take
Yeah,
Again.
stroke your beard, why don't you?
Again, I'm just saying, like, there are some things we can talk
Forget
about.
it.
I really
Not
do
coming
feel
over
like at the time he
got to
only meant to
see.
make 2 games,
my true
or at least not
face.
ended, or at least I don't think he planned for it to get as. I don't think he
No
planned for it to
chance.
have as many
It just
continuations
rips
as
my
it ended
lungs
up
out when I
having.
get close.
He probably
No,
didn't,
no,
but
I promise.
he probably didn't.
Please,
But he
come
did
take off
say
the-
he wasn't completely
the
against it.
mask.
Like he did say he was fond of Curse and Tales. It
Alright.
was just Escape he
Coming
didn't
over.
like.
I don't think anyone liked Escape. Anyway, let's see the
Gently
mask.
now.
Here we go.
Remove my mask.
And
That's
it's
not
through the
gentle.
mask we have.
It is
Huh?
our brother.
My God,
What?
you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What?
What?
Did you think I was kidding before?
Really? What? The hell?
Why have you been chasing me all over the place?
Our mother told me to hunt you down.
When our mother told you to hunt me down, did she actually mention killing me, or was that your idea?
Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
How?
Will you
I
promise
can't
to
take a
stop
face
locking me
like
in your
that.
foot locker?
Or excuse, I can't
All right,
take
all
it.
right, I
Can't take a voice like that with a face like that.
Yeah,
Just put
there's
my
a weird
leg
disconnect.
back on.
Hey,
Oh,
you
hello.
kids!
Oh.
You're not supposed
What?
to be in here.
Huh?
Ah, so there
What the?
What the fuck?
We were. It was.
What is this place?
Well, it's not the Screamin' Weenie Hut where we told you to meet us.
What
Your
the
mother
hell?
and I were
It was
very
all a fun
concerned.
fair, and it was in our
Thank you for hunting
imaginations
down
all
your brother
along.
like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now.
So it was
did you?
all just a big adventure.
No,
sir.
No, sir.
Son of a
I
bitch.
wish you wouldn't run off like that, young man.
Well, I didn't think.
We were worried
I guess it goes to show the
You
imagination
don't
of a
know
child
what
really
kinds
can
of
be
murderers and
pretty
ne'er-do-wells
adventurous.
might be hanging around
That
a
was
place
definitely
like
the logic of the
this.
90s.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Well,
And why do I not sound like?
let's go
Why do I
find
not
the
sound like I
badly
actually
rotating
age?
Buccaneer.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's a trend that's going about lately. But look,
There may be more to this than we think.
Oh wait!
Big.
Look at the name of the amusement park.
So, this is a big old thing that never fully got explained, I don't think. Because I like.
actually, they technically
I
did.
even talk about it in cursive. Well, no, I even talk about it in cursive. I just never quite figured it out. So, you'll find out later. Because we are definitely doing cursive. In fact, ironically enough, that was the first one I recorded before doing
Sorry.
all this other stuff. So you both owe me apologies. No, you're fine. So, it starts off with Guybrush having somehow escaped from this. Okay, so again, I feel like there's two different, like almost like two different canon endings. There's the original intention that Ron Gilbert had, and then there's what the other people had to kind of make up to try and patch this together to make more sequels. And the one that the people made to make more sequels without Ron was that this was all some elaborate illusion that LeChuck had created to trap and finally get the last laugh. Except somehow Guybrush managed to become older again and escape this illusion of Monkey Island, because they call this the Carnival of the Damned, and he managed to escape via a runaway bumper car.
Mm-hmm. They
that
didn't explain
somehow
how he escaped,
got him to sea.
It's just one of those things where it just like cuts to it, like you're gonna see it, the game cuts to it, and suddenly he's there. And then even when LeChuck asks him about it later, like he doesn't really fully offer a full explanation. But
oh wait,
what the?
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush. Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.
And there's the like, again, there's the little like hint that okay, that the carnival doesn't really exist. It's all the big illusion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I assume that was probably not added in the original.
I forget.
No, that wasn't the original.
It was, okay.
Oh, okay then.
So, I mean, okay. So first of all, I'll say, as far as sequels go, this was a pretty awesome sequel from the original.
It is.
I'll say. I mean, all the amount of detail they put into it and all the interesting little puzzles that they added onto it, like, really goes to show that it was really good.
Well, I was gonna say, like, even talking about like back in the 90s or 80s when this game first came out, like this was a really great like expansion and cool like addition to the formula from the original. But yeah, in terms of between the two remastered editions, especially how like soon one came out after the other, they really did mix it up a lot.
They did, and I appreciate it.
They took people's feedback, allowed you to hear voices, and like they made the art style much more different, which I think worked out a lot in its favor. I do still like the art style of the third game, which we'll be getting to a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
But that art style was made quite literally, folks, 20 years ago.
Curse of Monkey Island.
Curse of Monkey Island is 20 years old.
God damn it!
Like as of
then how old does that make this game originally?
As of this year.
So then how old does that make this game like when it originally came out?
Monkey Island 2?
Yeah.
Let me think.
I want to say at least 24 years.
What was it, 92 or 91?
Gosh, that's
25 years then.
It's older. I think it's older than the game's older than us. So
I know it's. God.
And the original Monkey Island was the original game is like 1990. So that literally makes that game 27 years old.
So
we're old.
It is, but yeah, I mean, all that said, like, the Monkey Island series is still, I think, one of the most like classic, like titular point-and-click adventure games.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of the best. Like, I don't know, like King's Quest is all good and fine, and same with Space Quest. But I guess part of what always made Sierra games a little trickier to approach was the whole thing of like they actually did have a lot of death scenarios. The LucasArts games always were a little more easy to approach.
Yeah, in fact, LucasArts was actually... In fact, that's actually something that set LucasArts apart at the time, is that they were actually the first people to kind of put in the fact that, there is no deaths in this game, so that kind of takes a toll off you.
Right, it made it a lot more approachable. I think it really helped popularize the genre. Kind of like how... Okay, bear in mind, I'm trying to make these comparisons loosely. Kind of like how video games started getting a little easier than like Nintendo Hard and the arcade coin munchers. Kind of like how making games a little easier, or at least more forgiving, made them a lot more popular. I think LucasArts did that with point and click, and it really helped popularize and ignite the passion for that genre again.
Yeah, pretty much. They were pretty much going for like instead of making it hard by making instances where you can literally get killed. You just make it more hard and longer lasting by the puzzles that you make.
Yeah. So,
or, as I like to call it, the Wario Land effect.
Yeah. So, that and then I always did like the sense of humor in the LucasArts games more than Sierra games.
I agree.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
This game
man,
being no exception.
Dominic, I hope you're doing good out there, man. I mean, it kind of sucks knowing that Disney owns the rights to this franchise and they're not doing jack all with it. I hope you still got good work, buddy.
Oh, there's James Arnold Taylor, Neil Ross, of course. There's Phil Lamar,
Wally Wingert,
Jerian Monroe. I don't know him, or Dave Boat for that matter. Roger
Jackson.
Oh yeah, there's Roger Jackson.
Oh god, he was governor. Oh god, Roger Jackson was Governor Fat.
Yeah, now I think about it, I did totally hear Skunk Ape in Governor Fat's voice.
Oh
I
lord.
gotta get that, Patrick Callahan. So, Hype, your thoughts on it? Because I think you were originally going to be one of the people to record this game for us. So, your thoughts on the game?
Kind of what you mentioned and a bit more. This is my favorite of the Monkey series. Like, actually, I kind of go back and forth on whether I prefer this or 3 more, but I definitely enjoy 2 more just because I feel like, for one thing, I think a lot of the writing and the puzzles are a lot more engaging and memorable than in the first game, and it definitely felt like a lot more. It's kind of hard for me to really put into words, but it felt like a really proper evolution of what the first Monkey Island tried to be in terms of its adventure and its mythos, and it just
There's the 3
turned
greats.
into like the 3 greats, and those are the same 3 people in the audio commentary for this game.
And then that guy. I don't know about him.
Yeah.
He's okay, I guess. Anyway, sorry. Back to you, Hype.
That's fine, but yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite point and clicks of all time. Like I mentioned, my favorite in the series, and it's just, yes, there are a lot of puzzles that do require you to kind of do a lot of out of the box thinking, but honestly, I'm not too mad at that because that's, for better or worse, that's kind of a point of contention with the entire genre in general. So, in a lot of games in that genre tend to suffer from it. But that not being said, I still think that this is definitely a one-of-a-kind experience, both in its genre and just in gaming in general. And I would definitely encourage people to check it out. Like, you don't have to check it out like right before you play the first game, but yeah,
It's
just
encouraged.
give it a go.
Oh yeah, no, I agree wholeheartedly. This is, I think, one of the one of the best. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I always felt like Monkey Island was to point and click with Mario is to platforming. Like, it's just one of those, like, in the dictionary somewhere there would be like, this is like one of the big like classics of gaming history.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Practically a pioneer of its genre.
Yeah. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Join us for a very special episode in which I'll be playing Leisure Suit Larry. No,
Spoiler warnings, no, we're
I'm
not doing that.
game. Oh, geez. If Game Grumps of all people had to censor crap, there's no way we'd get away with it.
Yeah.
So, with that said, join us where we will actually be tackling one of, I think, my favorite. This is an amazing game, but I feel like just because it was my first exposure and just the animation really like made me fall in love with it, we'll be tackling my like most heartfelt game in the series, Curse of Monkey Island, in the next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Lucky Jack 20.
I'm James May Extreme.
And I'm Hyper Voice Acting, pointing out the fact that I don't think James ever gave out his final thoughts, but who cares?
Yeah, honestly, all I was gonna say is that I liked it. I liked it a lot. I just could never really get past that one point where you had to take care of that fat fuck with the weird grog.
Yeah.
Not even the hint system could help me there. God damn it, hint system! How could you?
No, we need to bring back the help. We brought back Nintendo Power. Now we need to bring back the
Super
LucasArts
Kong,
helpline.
Super Kong.
Anyway, see you guys later.
Bye bye.
Our